Alright, everybody. Son of a bitch. It is raining outside in Sacramento, California right now. It is 2 hours down the road from Santa Clara. I promised you that we will have nice weather. I was bragging weeks ago about how nice it was outside in good old California, and WrestleMania weekend was going to be awesome. But now here we are, probably 3 weeks away from WrestleMania and our big trip. And we got rain. Oh boy. I don't want to get wet at Levi's Stadium. That's all I got to say. I was bragging when we were in Miami, when I had the 8th row tickets for Rock versus Cena at WrestleMania 28, that I hope it rained, because I knew I was going to be so close to the ring that I'd be under the overhang. Luckily, even though WWE was selling those ponchos like crazy, no rain came that day. But we'll see what goes down the road. One of the big matches that was just added this week to the WrestleMania 31 show was John Cena going up against Rusev. The match that we all knew was going to happen finally was announced and finally was made real. John Cena held down Rusev in the STFU, and then basically, got him to the point where Lana said that she was going to give him the match. Cena versus Rusev, honestly, in my mind, is going to be a good match. Fastlane, to me, a little bit bored me, because I think we all knew that Cena wasn't going to be walking out with the United States Championship. And it is a little bit weird right now that John Cena has this huge fascination with the United States Championship, that he held on the hold onto Rusev until the point where Lana said that it was going to be a United States Championship match. So, the title is going to be on the line. There's talks right now about Lana going and making some sort of a movie. WWE films one. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know who it's with, or, if she's going to be the star, or if she's going to be like Summer Rae and Miz in the Marine 4, where there's going to be 2 of them in there. So we'll have to see what comes up with that a little bit. Some people have been saying maybe Lana's not going to be on the road. Maybe Lana and Rusev are going to have a partial split. Lana will go make the movie, and from here on out, Rusev will be making the trips to Raw and WrestleMania by himself. We've been noticing that Rusev has been talking a lot more for himself as of late, and Lana's still been doing a lot of the promos, but they've been giving Rusev a live mic on television, and he's been delivering his Russian promos really well, and it seems to be something that people are getting behind. I liked the fact that when you looked at Monday, it seems that John Cena isn't the grizzled old vet anymore. He's turning more into the Hacksaw Jim Duggan, pro-United States. Got to win one for the good old red, white, and blue. And I think that's a good thing to get behind. Anytime you're trying to make John Cena into a star, you don't want to be talking about how long he's been doing this, and basically that he doesn't have a whole lot of time left. You want to be making John Cena look like he's a superhero, like Superman. And Superman the comic has been going for dozens and dozens of years. It's I don't know if it's been going for 100 or not, but if it's been going forever, and that's the way people should be looking at John Cena. The guy's still pretty young for the wrestling business. He broke in pretty young. He got his big break with the WWE, and I know he's been around since WrestleMania. Probably 19 would have been his first if he would have had the wrap off. The first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 20. So I know it's been 11 years under his belt, and he's been the top guy for a long time. I know when he wrestles house matches or house show matches, he doesn't wrestle real wrestling matches. A lot of times he does table matches or street fights to try and take it a little bit easier on him. But I'm really thinking that this is going to be a good one. Honestly, in my mind, I hope that WWE will learn from the mistakes of the past. Basically, Bray Wyatt hit the brakes big time last year by not being able to beat John Cena at WrestleMania. I thought that if Bray Wyatt would have beat Cena, and even if Cena would have beat Bray Wyatt in back-to-back rematches, that definitely wouldn't have hurt Cena at all, but definitely would help Bray, because when WrestleMania season rolled around this year, we'd remember that he got the win over John Cena. So if Bray Wyatt was going up against The Undertaker this year, which he is, you'd be looking at Bray Wyatt as a guy that means something, because he got a win at WrestleMania last year against John Cena, one of the biggest guys that's in the company. So this is a guy that you take for real. When guys aren't winning matches at WrestleMania, I know that somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. You sort of discredit them a little bit, because you can sort of see where they sit in the grand scheme of things with the WWE. So we'll have to see what goes down. John Cena versus Rusev. It's going to be a fun one. Honestly, in my opinion, I think that Rusev will more than likely keep the United States Championship. I don't think John Cena needs it. But if there's some way that Cena will get the win and Rusev will keep the belts, heading us into Extreme Rules, I think that everybody would be happy.